me from something unforeseen. Maybe I see it in my mind. Can't envision a life when I wouldn't see it there. Thank you for the turn signal, baby. Yeah, I'm seriously about to cry because somebody put their turn signal on me. It's okay. I'm lucky to know me, to know me, to know me. I'm lucky to know me, to know me, to know me. I'm lucky to not worry that I can't sing on key. I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. I prefer the term blessed, but I stress that a blessing is oftentimes a curse at first. And if you don't understand it, it's just gonna eat at ya. And even if you understand it, it'll still eat at ya, but not as much. Maybe you'll just be self-righteous. But anything I know, I'm lucky to know. Anything I do, I'm lucky to do. Anything I say, I'm lucky to say. I'm lucky that my ego didn't get in my way. I just want to focus on the good stuff, but so often I get tripped up, and I wish that all these things would disappear, but if they did, maybe this wouldn't be so clear. When it's clear, when it's clear. And I'm thankful for all the rubble that got me in so much trouble. I'm thankful, I'm thankful. And to be able to stand up and say that, declare that is truly remarkable. It really is. Go on. Go on. Please go. Bitches. I know she was. I don't know what the fuck else she's looking down at. Unless it's like her crotch or something. Maybe she's touching herself. Maybe she's got a vibrator or something. I don't know. What could be down there that she's looking at? Sorry, I got a pretty dirty mind, y'all. I do. I think that's why I work in a restaurant. No, seriously though. people, there's just not, what do you call it? Like etiquette. I think that with boomers, there's like so much etiquette, it's nauseating. Like, they're obsessed with the aesthetics of everything. They're obsessed with how it looks, how it sounds. They're obsessed with the presentation, you know? I'm sure not all boomers are like this, by the way, but whenever I say things that are mostly true, plenty of people will nod and they'll say, yeah, that's true. My parents act just like that. Or my grandparents act just like that. Or like my boss acts just like that. But then of course there's that one person that knows somebody within that identity group and they're like, well, my uncle doesn't act like that, you know? It's like, well, you're lucky. You're really lucky, dude. You're really lucky to find that one non-stereotype. But no. I think that most stereotypes are true. I think I've always been a comedian. I think I've always like looked at people like that. And it is judgmental as fuck. But it's not judgmental because I want to be mean. Like, that's the difference. Like, people always think that judgment is mean. No, you just interpret it that way because you're fucking pathetic. Okay? Not all assessments, even if they're negative, like, that doesn't make them mean. That doesn't make them haughty, you know? It doesn't have to be. I think that people are just really insecure. And so the fact that they're getting vicariously offended proves how insecure they are. You know, if you feel the need to get offended for somebody else, like, how miserable of a person are you? You know? How unsettled are you in your life and in your decision making and the way that you look at things, that you feel the need to, like, take on somebody else's troubles as your own? You know, because I don't think it's coming from a place of empathy. Maybe some of the time it is. But I think if you're getting offended because you hear something and you're like, that's not true. That's not true because I know somebody in that class that information does not apply to. You know? Well, okay, that can be true. I'm not denying that you know a person in that class that doesn't fall into this category that I'm describing. But that doesn't make what I'm saying not true. You know? I think people just, they don't know how to have, like, multiple thoughts at the same time. I mean, we obviously do. It's like, it's a gift. It's a very misunderstood gift. But I learned how to work with this. Some days I'm really good at it, other days I'm not. Did I show y'all my new icon? She is the saint of mental illness, okay? Her name is kind of hard to say. Dimpna. Dimpna. I learned about her through this other crazy chick that I go to church with. But yeah, she got killed. She was martyred. Like at a really young age too. Yeah, they're probably gonna do that shit to me too. I mean, I think like what I'm doing on YouTube, I would say pretty politically incorrect. Like, basically I'm just showing people, not just telling them, but showing them that they don't have to do what they're told. You don't have to take medication, you don't have to vote, you don't have to wear your seatbelt, you don't have to do any of that shit, okay? You don't have to go to school. You don't have to go on Twitter and pretend that you're better than everybody else, okay? You know, if you live in a country such as America, where you do have the option to say no, you're really gonna hate yourself if you don't say no. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just keep gaslighting yourself. I don't know.